Hi, hi Shrikant, hi Jivesh, hi SC, hi Ram, hi Mir, hi Shiva. Good evening. So, market is currently about 4/10 up, around 14, 40, 11, 40, 12 area. Hi Ganesh, hi Mitchell, hi Jess. Yes, things are better. Jess, hi Nagraj, hi Aditya, hi ZZ, hi S. Yeah, we had a reasonable day. Small gains, much better. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Till. Hi, Mitchell. I'm feeling all right. Hi, Nagarjun. Good evening. So, right now futures are showing some strength, and if I open up ES in the last 30 minutes, and let me see. Yep, it's showing some signs of strength. It has regained 12 and 34 and looking all right, but it needs to cross certain areas before it can move further. Tomorrow we have CPI, and CPI is going to be really, really important, because based on that, Fed has decided that they're going to take appropriate actions. So we will talk about all of that. First, let me just say hi to all of you before I start. I am TN Ajit. Everyone is good. Yes, thank you. Hi Praveen, hi Vivek, hi Suresh, hi Anchai, hi Amit, hi Tarun, hi Pal, hi Dave, hi Hari, hi Zoviel, hi Sony, hi Chris, hi Naveen, hi Nagarjun. I'm also going to be traveling to India in July, so enjoy your vacations. Hi Bala, hi SC. Why you close your position as soon as you said 4012? I said nothing about that. Hi Deepak, hi Anish. All right, so hi Kayur. Hi Mr. White, hi Well, hi Dinesh. We have more people coming in. Good, good. Hi Donald, hi Naga, hi Nathan, hi Jingalala. Yep, everything is good. Hi Zubair. All right, guys, let's not waste more time and let's get started. So again, market is pushing higher. I'm expecting it to hold and go higher, but let's start from the scans. And just now on Twitter and in my Telegram and everywhere, I posted this scanner where you can do open equal to low, open equal to high. If open equal to low, go long with stop loss as open. If open equal to high, go short with stop loss as open. Very simple thing. If you do not understand this, then you should not be trading, because this is something which is really, really basic. So today we had open and high, same for Baba and Lucid, and both gave good ample opportunities to the short. Let me do some scans on the inside day and then we'll get started. So we have inside day on AMD, QCOM, MU, Walmart. So AMD is my inside day. For now, I'm just deleting this. Inside day. Walmart is there, so I'm just making Walmart. QCOM, rest I don't care. Okay, so right now, if we look at the ES structure. ES is broken. If you see, the trend is really negative. Now, the only positive thing which is happening or which is available is that we are too far from the 12 and 34 EMA. Like this gap is about 100 points. Like this is 41.34 and currently we are trading at around 40.13. So 125. So we might do one attempt to test it. Whether we break out of it or no, that's a separate story. But we might try to test it if CPI is less than what has been forecasted. Also, if we have to break down, because right now this is a chart which is roughly head and shoulders. So if you look at this neckline, usually we go down from 42.60 to this point. That's about 320 points. So we almost did 307 points right there. So I think the bottom is done for now. First, we will try to test. Again, this is my learning over the period that yes, when you have head and shoulders, this was shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2, that when you have the neckline meeting this 42.60 area, from the top to bottom, it's roughly this area, this number of points should go down almost equal to the length of this crest, which is around 307 points. So I think for now we have seen the bottom. If we lose this 39.50, 39.60 area, then we are really going down. So I will explain what is going to happen with CPI tomorrow. So just because I am converting this into maybe 2 days now, just to make sure that yes, I can cover more time frame. You see, we went up right from 37.70. Let me go back into the normal thing so that I can see the price action clearly. We went right from here, 37.60, into straight line almost 4100 and then came back. And this is the area 4000 where we found the support and where we are currently. Now, my concern is that if we lose this 3953 area, plus if you look at this 2-day candle, there is a potential. This 2-day candle is also involving tonight's candle. So there's a potential that yes, we might base out for now and test that 41.35 area, and then we might see some potential move. Right now, it's a clear morning star. The doji is perfect. We open at 39.93, we close at 39.91. So it's a perfect morning star condition. You cannot have more perfect than this. That's why I'm saying there's high chances we touch 41.35 tomorrow. If you are interested, you should go for long in futures. It has all the attributes for a perfect morning. So I have increased the fonts that we are coming on a downtrend all the way from 42.60 to 39.50. The close here and the doji here are almost at the same level. This is higher and this is lower, which is perfect. And today we open on this candle above this price and we are holding above. The moment we go above 40.20, it means we're going to rally. We're going to rally and we will rally all the way to 41.35. This could be a relief rally for a day or 2 days at least. So I am more than assured that yes, if CPI is light and if we cross 40.30, 30 area, we will see 4100 and 4135. I am rest assured on this because this setup is clearly telling me, yes, we have made the bottom. So I am finally converting into positive after a long time. That yes, buy above 4020. Target is 4100, 4065. There will be multiple targets because we will be looking for a rally for a couple of days. So I'm giving multiple targets here. We might even see them today. 4100, 4153. About 70% I'm positive on this. And this is pure green. Again, in this market, do not rush, wait for the opportunities. Market will give you an opportunity to trade. If you try to jump unnecessarily, most of the time you will end up in the losses. So right now it's a perfect morning star. Highly likely we see some relief. Short, because market is still short. I need to find out the stop loss for this. The stop loss is 3993, the open area. 3993. That is important. Now, if it loses 3993, then sell below 3993. Stop loss will be 4020. 3953, which was tonight's. And then once we lose this, let me find this. Once we lose this area, right, the next area is around 3850. So if it loses, if CPI is higher than 8.1, just sell it. But right now, everything is setting up that yes, we should see some high move on the market. If you see, the morning stars are high potential candle patterns. Every time we have seen an evening star, every time we have seen a morning star, they have acted and they have given us ample opportunities. Now, if you look at this evening star, which is right at the top of 4779, look at the cleanliness of that evening star. A perfect doji, and then boom. And we never saw anything like that again. After a long time, we are having a perfect morning star. We at the bottom, we made the low for the year today. We made a doji, and now we are ready up, following up with a full, what I would say, a green candle, which will make a perfect morning star. So this is really, really good setup. SPY, like if you're doing ES, SPY is equal to ES as well. So on ES, you may not see this because ES is something different. But if you see in my targets on ES, on SPY, I had a target of 400, 65, 404. Today, it met all those targets and even filled the gap, closed on 399, low was 395. So it almost did all the gaps which were there. So the gap which were there were right here. The gap was high was 467, which it filled. Then it found the support right here, 395 area, which is this bounce off area. So 394, 393. So it did that. I think for it as well, we should see some closure, but it's an inside day from the body. It's not something which you will see on ES. That's why I prefer ES, because ES gives you much clearer picture of what is happening as compared to SPY. So SPY, if I go by the same principle, uh, I should see above 404, which is around 1.5%. Right now it's 401. If it jumps around 404, I have potential to 413 and 416, where I will meet the 12 EMA. So SPY again positive, buy above or buy near 404. It's not necessarily we have to wait for it. Buy near 403, 402, 402 to 404. Stop loss is 399, which is the close. Target is 410, 411, 411, 416, or 413.75 and 16.70% potential. It does not have a clear setup like ES, but again, if ES will move, SPY will follow that. On the contrary, if we have to sell below today's low, or sell below right here, which is 398. Stop loss, make it 402. In this case, we will not find support. Same what we had in there. So the target will be 389. In between 394, 393 and 385. There's a high potential. If we lose this, we can go down. But again, CPI is something which is about to come. I don't know what will be the number, but now one thing you should all realize that no matter what happened, the gaps are always filled. There may be, like, look at here. The gap is there on triple Q at 200. Don't ignore it. It will be filled. It may not be done now, but somehow conditions will come up that this gap will be filled. I'm just looking for day-to-day move. Day-to-day, it's making an inside day for me, triple Q. And let me also do the NQ. NQ is also making not a perfect morning star, but a morning star. So let me add NQ here as well. I'll cut down on the stocks because NQ is positive. It's making a morning. It's a perfect morning dodgy star, which is important. The dodgy gives us much more power, a morning star. So in NQ, target towards 1299.63 and 12,650. 12,965, 12,650 is there. Stop loss is 12,200. Buy around 330. Buy above 12,330. Tech is beaten down, so if something happens, it will see some serious push. All right. So this is NQ. I'm not considering short on NQ for now, because then it will become so many rows of NQ, QQ. Or let me just see if I have levels. If I lose this 1217, then I'll find support at 11,000. So this gap is horrendous. So if we have to lose 1217, again it's short, fell below 12175, 12330. Target is, first one is 11785, and then the target comes around 11550. Shorting is possible if it loses. Again, if CPI is hard or if market reverses, this is the area where you should be watching 12175. Now let me jump to the QQQ. Now again, all the trends are negative, but we are seeing a bottoming out process. Today, we did not had a new low on triple Q. It's an inside day for me. So I'm mentioning it inside day for me on QQQ. I am positive here, and I'm going by the piercing principle. So if it go above 300 350, by above 300 350, stop loss is 300, target is 309 75, 315 70, 70%. If it breaks out higher, then this is the possibility. If it breaks down lower, like below 300, if it goes below 300, sell it with a stop loss of 303.50, and targets on the lower side are 293, and then we have a gap. We made a lot of gaps. We have a gap 277. We might dump big. If we lose it, then we have, again, market is continuously selling on rise. So be careful. If you are in profit, make sure you book your profit and reduce the number of positions you have. Don't think it's an easy market. If there is a 100-point rally, that's fine. Try to make small positive trade out of it. That's it. If you do that slowly and steadily, you will have confidence, you will have patience built, and then you can trade. Right now, just focus on all these basic parameters. Now, stocks, I'll take Apple. I'll reduce some of the stocks because the list is very big today. Apple is holding that 154 area. It almost came down to 150 yesterday, which was the target. And today it's holding that 154.81. So I would say if it moves above 154.81, it got rejected today by regression line. If it has to break above, it will test 158. So Apple, I will say now neutral. I will buy above 54.80. Stop loss of, I'll take this low, 153.30. My target is 157, 158.90, reducing it to 60%. And these are all longs from me, so I'm just giving them. My bias is neutral, but I'm buying them. So I'm giving them green. AMD was doing well today. It went to 85. Again, it's, you see, it's not losing this blue line, regression blue line. It's holding it. And today it made a doji. So it's telling me that yes, I am not ready to go down. So this is a serious stop loss, 86. So AMD stop loss is very defined, 86. Now you can buy above 89. That's a really, really good area. Or buy in the range of 89 to 90. Target will be 95 and 99. 90, 150, 95 and 99. Holding the regression channel support. Regress, come on. Channel support solid. So this is there. Amazon, like nobody was expecting Amazon to hold, but see, it's holding that 2186 area. This was the M pattern, and we almost broke that. We went down, and that's it. Right now, 2186 is really, really important area. I think we have potential of 2260 to 2380 on Amazon. So I am converting Amazon into neutral. I am buying Amazon above 2222. Stop loss 2186. Target is 2260, 2325. It has potential to move. It's not a morning star, but it's holding a base area. It's holding 2186 base area. Really, really like. Boeing is like destroyed, finished. But one thing which has happened in Boeing is it has come in an area where it has seen support. So today it went down to 130. It's also making a potential morning star. It's coming in a buying range now because all the gaps, I think there's one more gap which is left on Boeing. Let me just check this gap. 122 and this is 130. It tested and it held that gap. So if it holds 130 and it holds that gap between 122 and 130, it will try to jump for one time. But that's about it. 136 and maybe 140. But I'm just neutral on both. Near 133. Stop loss 130, 137, 142, 60%. Buying zone and holding the gap. Caterpillar today went down. because market was weak, and for a couple of days it was holding. Now it went down, and it's coming to an area of 199. There's not much trade in mm, Caterpillar, but 199 area is an area where it went down right after the earnings and it bounced from there. So if I have to take into consideration, this is an area where it should find like 200, it should find some support. So it's neutral again. Buy near 203, 25 and 29. This inverted head and shoulder was failed. So I'm removing it. CRM. This stock has so much underperformed, and it's also making a big M. I doubt with earnings it can like do something which Amazon has done. I have serious concerns, but right now it's so much oversold that it's making two dodges at the bottom. We might see some move towards it. So 166 is my stop loss, and this is like really neutral trade. Buy near 160, buy 168 and above. 174 is the target. 175, sorry, 174.95 and 185. Has multiple gravestone ridges. Did not become a morning star, but yes, it's coming to a stage where it should. Disney 106, again it's holding at 106. Tomorrow it has earnings after the hours. If it loses 106, it will go down to pretty easily 95 area, very easily 95 area. Do not underestimate this bear market. If they want to cut it, they will cut it into half. But again, 38 is really important Fibonacci level. So I am considering 106 as my stop loss, which is here. Buy near it, 107, 108, and that's it. Facebook is not able to break that 12 EMA. It's struggling. So 196 is an area where I'm keeping, but one thing which Facebook is doing is holding this gap. Now, my only concern is if it loses this 193 area, it will try to fill that gap, which is at 181, 182 area. So I'm going to keep very simple strategy here. 196 Facebook is my stop loss. And I will try to see if we can see 203, 205. 203, 205, and 2850. Again, I am assuming CPI will be lighter and it will give me an opportunity to trade. So I'm considering my neutral and positive biases based on all of that. And you will see that in some cases, my bias are green, even if the bias is neutral. Some cases, this is what you call mustard color. Don't worry about that. I will fix it once I'm done with the session, because right now it becomes difficult to manage the colors. I will do once I'm done. FedEx, it's holding this 203 line so beautifully and it's not able to break out. I think tomorrow it will have a very good opportunity to break out. So FedEx 206 is my stop loss. I want to break out about 210. I am positive on FedEx 216, 222. Yes. It's holding this line so much so in last 3 years. You remember we had Costco, we had one more stock which moved. Lulu. Now it's time for FedEx. FedEx, UPX are ready for a very big move. Goog, it held tonight. And again, you see, it's a beautiful setup, but it's not a clean morning star. If it was a green candle, it would have been a perfect morning star, but it's a bottoming out pattern. Like we did not make a new low today. It is the dodgy. We are coming down. So I'm treating 2270, and even after the bad earnings, Google did not fall that much. So I'm moving into positive here. 2265 is my stop loss, and my again, if it loses 2265, it can go really bad. And target is 2365 and 2365 and 2385. That's a big target. Buy above 2311. Stop loss is bigger. 2365, 85, 2450. So this is target for Google. Microsoft did almost 263 today, or not today, yesterday. It came, tested the 61 Fibonacci, bang on, bounced. Today almost recaptured this 269. So it did one thing. So 269 is the stop loss. It's neutral. Buy above it's like a fake breakdown. It has inside month, inside week, so it held on to that. Otherwise, it could have been really bad. Target is 275, 278, 80. 275, 78, 280. Again, 60%. And it's Nvidia. Nvidia today was really good. Nvidia went down again, like people call it a fluke or something, but you'll see every time they're coming, they're testing my levels exactly to the point. Nvidia, it was Microsoft, Google, Amazon, whatever you want to call it, they test all these levels. 168.20, 168.13. It closed around 180. So tested 180, could not break out. So it's an important area, 61. If it goes above 180, go for it. Only above 180. Nvidia, I am positive now. Buy above 180. Stop loss is 175. Target is 190. 15.9. And this. And it did sell below 180 for massive downside. It already did. Oxy, PayPal, I'm just removing it from my list because the list is getting bigger and bigger. Roku, I should also eliminate Roku. I don't need Roku. I don't need UPST. So Shopify I can do. Let me see my watch list. What else I can pick? I can pick up Costco or Walmart. So let me pick up Walmart. Give me one stock, guys, which you want me to add. Guys, give me a couple of stocks which you want me to cover so that I can add them. Our levels are always there, whether they gaps up or gaps down, it doesn't matter. And stop looking into the pre-market. I have space. So if anybody wants me to include any ticker, let me know. I can add that and then we can wrap it up. Starbucks is not a big mover. I have Costco in plan. Home Depot, where is Home Depot? Home Depot is 286. Home Depot is not going to move substantially. Let me see which are the green tickers today. I think Netflix can be taken now. Netflix is so. Netflix had a gap. It filled those gaps right here. So it can test 185, 186. So I'm picking up Netflix for now with 175 stop loss. So instead of Roku, I'm picking up Netflix. Neutral, buy above 181. Target is 185, 190, 185. Stop loss is 177. That's my neutral view on Netflix. Shopify is finished like all these growth stocks. Again, if market has to bounce, it may bounce, but it has come to a point where it has found some support in the past, 300 something. So tonight low or today's low was 318. I think it should hold for now. If it goes above 340, I will add Shopify. Buy above 340. Stop loss is 330. Target is like again 378 and 425. Everyone's hot favorite Tesla. Tesla is weak, if you see, and it tests my 779 target. People who have issues with my targets, again, you see, failed 845, came to 779. The Fibonacci levels which I have posted, which I have created, they work remarkably well if you just set them up properly. It's holding this regression channel, and last time it did bounce from it, and since COVID, where it has hold this entire channel, it has held on to this regression channel. If it loses 779, this could be a massive sell-off. First of all, it's the important 61 Fibonacci level. We could easily 686. So sell below 779. For 733, 686. It can easily go down. Right now, market is showing strength, so it's fine. Stop loss will be very small here, 785. On the contrary, long, buy above 800. Look for 845, 882. 845, 882. Stop loss is 779. 779 is the game changer. If you lose 779, just sell it. Last is inside day on Walmart. Walmart again, it's holding this area 123, 148.50. So if it loses 148.50, it can lose the momentum. Right now, the trend is positive. It's an inside day, so I'm keeping 148.50 as my stop loss. Looking for a target of, I want to buy above 149.50. I'm just keeping it neutral. Buy above 149.50. Target is 153. For now, 153. That's it. Let me just color them properly. So they're neutral. All right, so all of them are set. That's my sheet. I'm going to post this. If anybody has any questions, I have few minutes. I can take up your questions and we can discuss. I'm sharing the link here. You can pick it up. I'm just coming in a minute. In between, you can join the chat. Yep, Mitchell.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for the lesson tonight, by the way. Can you discuss, just so like some of us may know, what do we need to be looking for tomorrow? So there's something else that came out as well. What should we be looking out tomorrow for the CPI data? And also,
yes, I'll discuss that. I was waiting for this Q&A to do that
okay.
CPI thing.
Okay, and the other thing was there was a Biden thing that there was something in the news that came out that Biden will be talking about the numbers as well tomorrow around 11:30.
I have no control on that person. He is such a bad omen for the market. I don't know what to do with him.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I just wanted to know what your output was on that on the CPI. So I'll mute myself. Thanks.
CPI, I'll explain. I was waiting for this to wrap up. So this is CPI, and we have year on year, which is 8.1, which is expected, and month on month, it is expected to be 0.02, and core CPI to 6%, month on month to 0.4. Now this, I think, will ease off core CPI. Second thing, I want CPI year on year to cool off. If we have all these three numbers, 0.4, 6.0, 8.1, if it comes around 0.3, it comes around 5.9 or even 6, it comes less than 8, we are going higher. We are going higher with such a tenacity, you will see like maybe $100, 100-point move on ES. If it comes at 8.3, like what happened in China, we are screwed. We are screwed big time. I am 99% hopeful this number is less than 8. Not even 8.1, it's less than 8. Maybe 7.99 or maybe 8.0. It's less than 8.1. If you see anything above 8.1, do not go long. Do not go long unless you understand. People who do futures, wait for 8:45 to enter anything. Do not rush. 8:30 to 8:45, the numbers are incomplete. They come slowly and steadily. Some numbers needs more details. So wait until 8:45 to see the reaction of futures. Do not try to jump. It will cut you down. If you are long, if you are short, no matter what, market is in no mood to leave anybody. If you are there, you have to be very, very careful. Do not try to jump unless you know what the numbers are. Look for less than 8. Look for zero point 0.4 or less than 0.4. We should not have anything above these numbers, no matter what. If we have a single number above, market will just fall down in a straight line. By the time you will realize, we may even open gap down by 2.5%. That's also a possibility. So that's my take on CPI. With respect to Joe Biden, I have no idea what he's going to say. He usually says for political game point, but that's it. He has no, like, he's not inclined towards market, just to be honest. So for him, it doesn't matter where the market is going. But it's coming to a point where he should be worried about market because it's turning into economic degrowth. So let's see what he speaks. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm expecting CPI to cool off and inflation to define a peak in the month of March, not in the month of April. Let me read your comments. TDD, again, like Tarun, as I've said so many times, I am not interested in all these stocks. TTD, all these stocks, they are bullshit companies. They just went up because the free money was available. And now these companies, they don't have any charts whatsoever. It was trading at 11. It's still trading at like 4 times of it. It's M pattern. If Amazon can get stuck with M pattern, this can easily come down to 13, 14. I have no issues with that. It's sell on rise. Crowd, again, it's a clear head and shoulder pattern. I don't know whether you understand that or not, but again, if it loses this area, it's done. It can easily come here. It has a gap here to fill around 80. Don't think, again, I'll explain you one more time. These growth stories, if you enter into the market in 2019, 2020, you do not know the market. The market which is happening today or since March is the real market. Market is difficult to trade. It was just because Fed was infusing $120 billion every month, along with European Central Bank, with $240 billion premium coming into the market through mortgage-backed securities, through corporate debt, through bonds. That money was liquidating into the stock market. For that reason, there are people who become swing traders or this traders or current traders, but that's not the real market. Now, most of the people who made money last year have lost, and in fact, they have lost much more than they made because they never saw the real market. If you think the stock is going down, like most of the people had an idea, had a process that yes, if in 2020 a stock is at 52-week low, let's buy it. It will go up. Just try it now. Like yesterday, I was talking to somebody on my Telegram group. He was asking about UPST at 40. I told him just try and buy it. It's 32. It's almost down 20% more. So do not fall into these traps. Figure out first what is the balance sheet, what is the current valuation, what kind of business they have, how much is their current profit margins, operating margins, what is their expansions, what are their operating costs, all of that. If you do not understand that, do not invest. Do not look out for help on Twitter. Nestec provides you all these numbers. Go verify, read it by yourself, and then react. Yes, Mr. Hunt, long time.
Hey, Naval, how are you, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, as always, for doing these live streams. I watch them on replay versus at live. So thank you for doing these, by the way. I really appreciate it.
No problems.
I posted some charts into the Telegram channel. One for Roblox is just another example of a stock that seemed like it was at the bottom, and then the bottom fell out even more.
Yep.
So I posted, it's a Roblox chart. I can't believe Roblox fell to 21.
I added, so I'm expecting it to bounce. I don't see your charts.
Scroll up. Oh no, a little more.
This one is square.
I did. So that's Tesla, but do Roblox first, because this is the one that got me thinking. That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, like I drew the fib from like the high to that support area, and then once that support area broke down, it dropped down to like the 127, and then the 1.681.
Right.
So I was thinking, okay, like if this is the type of pattern that maybe to look out for, I thought maybe Square might follow that same pattern. So that's why I posted the Square chart after.
Square, even PayPal, and see they also have the same thing.
So if you look at the next chart, so you tell me what you think. So see how it's like right at this kind of, it looks like it's at support, kind of like what Roblox looked like, right? It kind of looked like at support, it bounced, it came back. But if Square follows the same pattern as Roblox, then what it may do is fall down to those levels. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
But it already had earnings, and earnings were not bad from Square. So I think it may hold for now, but if a market loses the trend, like if market loses 13 and 50, these are the companies just short and blind short. So you need to wait for market momentum to turn negative to short these companies. They will give you much better opportunities, but I still feel if you have to short big companies, go for Tesla. Tesla will supersede all the expectations. It might come down, people would have not even thought of. It's coming to an area, Tesla.
Okay, so I posted Tesla after this in my chat and on my.
You can see that you are on the same thing, that it's testing this regression line.
That's what it showed up on my chart, and I drew that horizontal line where I think is the support level, right? It kind of lines up with that volume profile on the right and where the price somewhat stabilized. And I think that's what, like 500 something,
I'm around like 540, 550.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's ready for a very massive cut. One negative news from Shanghai and Tesla is gone.
Yeah, I saw that too. So, I mean, it's always scary to try to go against Tesla because it's liable to just fly up or fly down. But I think it's at a good spot here to just watch it. But if it starts to break down, I too think it will fall.
Just feel like, as I said, 779 is the number. If it loses 779, just go for it. Just carry your shots. It will give you that kind of back-to-back moves. See, again, this is the only company in the whole world whose like who just went up because of the free money. Elon Musk become billionaire, world richest man because of that free money. It didn't help the poor, it helped him. He got like $250 billion because of it. Now, if something has to come out, Amazon has already given up everything. Google is due, Apple is due, Microsoft is due, along with Tesla. Apple was around 180, 190 before COVID. And right now, if I do not split it, it's around 700 something, 750, 760. So has potential to go down. Microsoft was 125, 130, 150, 160. It's around 270, so has potential. And last is Tesla. Tesla was around 100, now it's around 800, 900. Has potential to go down. So money will come out from these companies. Amazon is almost down $1 trillion. Facebook is cut down into half. Nvidia is cut into half. So these are the companies which are there. If market will go down, the money will come out from these companies. So be very, very clear on these companies that yes, the number they broke, let's go down. Again, Amar, there is no big guys, there is no small guys. Just take that mentality out of the mind. Nobody is pulling out the money. If people pull out the money, market will just go down straight. There will be never a bounce in the market. Just take that mentality out. It is a mentality which is coming when you are not prepared for the market, when you're just looking at Twitter or looking at chats. That's it. Anything else, Richard?
No, just again, thank you again for all your cheerleading. I know a lot of us are down. A lot of our savings are lost. So we always appreciate when you cheer us up.
I feel really bad for that because it's hard-earned money. We are not smuggling, we are not kidnapping, we are not doing any kind of illegal activities. We are making hard-earned money and we are losing because of all these nuances which people don't know. They think stock market is a market where you can easily make money. That perception has to go away. If you work for it, you will make money, no matter what.
Yeah.
We'll move forward, we'll make money. Just one positive day will bring our momentum back. Don't worry. Tomorrow we will hit it out of the park.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Have a good rest of your evening.
Bye-bye. Yes, Vivek.
Hi, Noel. I wanted to just one point to what Richard shared just now. There is a gap in Tesla, like at 560 and 480 also. So there are higher chances.
Gap at hundreds.
Oh, okay. I didn't got that down. Okay.
It has gaps at hundreds, right? It's right there. There are gaps.
Okay.
126. There are gaps at 95. There are gaps. There are gaps at 220. All this will be filled. People who are just saying, oh, no, this is not a car company, this is an AI company, this is a data company, this is Falana Dimkana company. Everybody says everything about when they know nothing about the company.
Yeah. And one more thing.
1 second. This was the same company which was AI, data, teka. What happened to this company in the almost 10 years of the timeline? It was just the same company. What changed here? In 2020, what changed? COVID. In March, it was trading at $80. What changed in Tesla? The bloody Fed money. That's it. That's the only thing which has changed from March 2023 to today's May 2022. Fed money. Fed money is out. Tesla is down. That's it. People will not accept it. Sorry, Vivek, go ahead.
Yeah. One more thing is MongoDB. MongoDB, it always moves like it does a big moves. So it is at that line where it has good support previously. So I was thinking
talked about this around 344, if I remember.
Yes. Last time, I asked you about the gap. at till 304. It got filled. So I was thinking it is at the perfect support level, and if it goes, it can easily go till like tomorrow for 260 or something. Tomorrow if it goes up. So
It
that's what I
came
was.
to my level of 238. It tested it today.
Mhm.
Tomorrow, I don't know. But if market is moving higher, it can move higher along with the market.
Yeah.
Again, all these companies, if you don't know them, don't invest them.
Okay. Okay.
This was just 590 to 250. It will not see 590 in next so many years.
True. True. Perfect.
So don't try to average out people who are investors. Do not.
Oh no, I was just thinking to create a spread if I can like scalp a little bit on, because this does a big move. So with the profits are pretty decent. So I was thinking to scalp this one, MongoDB.
I would say instead of MongoDB, trade Amazon.
Amazon premiums are like pretty high, even though if I create
Make
spreads.
a butterfly. Make a butterfly to begin with. Make a butterfly for $50. Try to get them in about 20% or less than 10% of the cost. So around $50 strike price difference. Try to get that at $3 or $4. That will give you much more return than anything else.
Yeah, in the group I did ask about butterflies, but I guess Richard or some other person said that like I have to wait till the like the weekend or like when the option expires. Only then I'll be able to sell it. That's what I understood.
You can sell it anytime, but
Oh,
you can get the best return on the expiry day. But we are moving towards the later end of the week. So tomorrow, try
mhm.
to get into a butterfly.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll try to do that.
If you have to make money, Amazon is one stock where you can make money. Tesla is one stock where you can make money. Nvidia is another one where you can make money. So if you have to make money, we have to stick to these stocks.
True. Like that's what till now I was thinking like you have to wait till weekend. That's what I thought. That's why I never created. I was just practicing creating few butterflies. I saw that like the profit potential is like way too much. But if I have to wait till the weekend and if the stock price isn't in between those ranges, it's of no use. So that's what the reason I didn't try it.
No. You will have
Okay.
ample opportunity. Don't worry about that. I make butterflies every single day.
Perfect. Thanks, Noel. That's it.
Yes, Jay.
Hey, Naval. First of all, thanks a lot for all your help. I wanted to actually ask you about AMAT. I think it's kind of like forming the dozy, and its earning seems to be holding as of now at least, and its earning is also coming next week.
EMAT is not making a doji. But it's coming to a point
Yeah,
where
sorry, I saw Asha on weekly actually. Yeah, on a weekly basis.
check on the weekly. Because the week is still to be complete, so I will wait for it.
Okay.
But I think with AMD is showing good potential, QQQ showing good potential. AMAT should not disappoint. Should not.
Yeah, the only thing I was worried about is because of its downturn and because of this, like if you look at on a weekly basis, it formed like a good consolidation range, and then it seems to be going down from that.
That's the
So
problem with all these stocks, that they ran too much. Now it's not easy to say that yes, they may jump or they may sell off. Because
yeah,
Nvidia, they are on one side of the semiconductors, AMAT, LRCX, MU, they are on the other side. MU disappointed, it's down. AMAT may follow MU, may not follow MU. But I'll do one thing. I'll read about this and its earning prospect tomorrow morning, and I'll share my view because I have not studied AMAT for quite some time now. So
okay,
how
sounds
they are
good.
setting up for the earnings, let me need to look at their data, and I'll send my feedback.
That will be great actually, because the reason I was asking is AMAT is like everyone is saying chip is shortage is there, and AMAT is one of the manufacturer of the chip equipments. So I was kind of hoping that it might hold because of that.
Possibly. See, I'm not denying that, but point is that MU is also the same company.
Right.
It made 97 and it made 167. And both almost cut down to half from there. MU is
Okay.
trading 70 and it's trading around 100. So let's see how their expectations are. Let me see what their numbers possibly could be, and then I'll share my feedback. Because I need to search on this. Because these semiconductors are very tricky. They are not easy to trade.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you. And another question which I had was more on a broader market level. So I know like growth stocks and all those things are there already like pre-COVID prices. Do you like expect a continuous downtrend? Obviously there might be here
Downtrend
and
has
there.
not even started, brother.
Yeah, so even for like large cap and all those things to go to like
Large cap
pre-COVID
has to
range.
see. Large cap have to break down. Abhi to we have not even started. This was COVID.
Mhm.
COVID. We are still well away from it. 20% more. And there are gaps. There are gaps which needs to be filled.
Okay.
There's
And,
gap.
and do we think that it could even go below the previous prior to down COVID range also?
Why not? Why not? Because last time when market was going up, they was fed to support it.
Mhm.
Now they are not going to infuse more money. They may cut down on quantitative reduction, but they may not infuse more money because
Mhm.
more money will lead to see they have maintained low interest rates for so long that it is killing their balance sheet. Their deficit is increasing too much. The amount of income which is generated by the US government is comparatively less than the amount of expenditures. So if you remember last year when Senator Manchin was trying not to approve these $2 trillion public funding, this
Right. Yeah.
that's the reason.
Yeah. I think obviously they printed a lot of fiscal money also apart
You
from
need to remove that money from the system,
right. Yeah. Yeah.
dilute
Yeah.
that money, and once that money is gone, we might see the reality, and their Fed will decide whether they have to add more money to the system or not. But right now, they need to liquidate that money because that money has created inflation, which was not there in the last 50 years, and it's not going away easily.
Yeah. But that means then I mean there is no way recession doesn't happen because if it's going to be that strong, then even the stock market going down and money drying up to that level is going to actually bring the recession.
We are in recession.
Yeah, I mean economically, I mean market wise we are in recession, yes, but like economically we are in a recession. I'm talking even economical recession.
This is 2008, 9, right?
Okay. Hmm.
This is where Fed started the money. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 stopped in 2014, and we had a year of consolidation. Here in 2016, we started European Central Bank stimulus program, and we had the biggest one-sided rally in the history of market in 2016, 2017. This is one-sided rally. 2016 January,
Hmm.
we were at 181.
2016
January of
January 181 for which one, for SPX
SPY,
or
SPY, and
SPY? Okay.
January of 2018, we were 286, almost 50% move on the index. There's
Right.
not even a single big red candle. There may be dodgies, but not a single red candle, big candle. This is the most cleanest stimulus impact. Now, this was ECB. It was continuing. Fed started stimulus again right here. They started to reduce here and we saw cut, cut, cut. They started again and we have seen some exponential. Now they have to cut, plus European Central Bank will also cut. So
Right.
we have cut from both the sides. So there will be a substantial supply from the European Central Bank and from the FMC. Are we going to have equal amount of buying from the market? In sometimes, yes, because there will be pension funds, 401ks, there will be new investors who will be putting money in. There will be large funds. But can it be there for next 6 to 8 months? Definitely no. So anytime you miss that offset, you are going down. You can only go up when you have fresh money into the market. I gave multiple examples for that. If you and me are trading with $100 each, either you will have 200 or I will have 200, or we will have one portion of it, but the net amount will always be 200.
Right.
But unless and until somebody new comes in, we will not increase the money. That is the stock market. I have money, you have money. If I am losing, you are winning. So it's simple, plain economics. So in that case, unless and until we have equal amount of money which offset ECB and FMC, we are not going up.
Right. So the 2016 level is actually 200-month average. Do you think market could potentially go till that level?
Never say never.
Yeah. Okay. So then, and maybe I don't want to take too much time, but maybe we can discuss later on. But then, does it make sense to like, kind of like maybe on any like rip, like come out of the market and then maybe start like trading in a bear manner,
I
right?
said that in December, brother. I said at 15 December, get out of it.
Okay. And then maybe start trading in a bear manner, basically bearing manner.
Yes.
Okay.
I explained right before. The people were not even sure about the European Central Bank's move. I follow it very aggressively. So I was looking for it. They found, they decided that yes, the stimulus program from $120 billion is cut down to 40, 30, 20. And then the June it will be ending. Since then, we have not seen any like monthly up move. It's just going down, down and down.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, Naval. Very helpful.
No problems. Richard, you have anything else? You have a hands up. That's good, Dave, if you're able to use. Snow, I'll check Snow. That's the last thing before I... See, it came down to 160, it went to 270, failed 32, 34, came down to 132. Again, if it misses, it's going to go down much, much more lower. It might turn into like digit stock. I don't know. Mr. Fakir Baba, I will do that maybe sometime later because it's getting late for me. I have to resume my office in the morning. All right. See, market again, before I conclude, market is in no mood to leave anybody. If you miss, they'll cut you in half. Don't have high expectations from earnings. Every company is going to face trouble. We have seen Amazon, Netflix, Google, Facebook. Next time, maybe Microsoft or Apple or Tesla, Nvidia. If they miss, cut into half straight away. So if you have positions, make sure you have hedges. If you do not have hedges, then you are doing a disservice to your account. All right. Thank you very much. Good night. I'll be sharing this on Twitter. If you like my views, please share your feedback. Give me a like and share the link, whatever you can do that. I am not creating any money from the YouTube videos, but if you want, I can even show you. I'm not making any money. I have not monetized it. But I like to share the content and use it and save money for their families. I don't like people to lose unnecessarily for no reason without knowing. I've lost enough. Nobody taught me anything. I've learned everything on my own, spending so many years, so much of amount. Now I want people to use what I learn. That's it. So if you share that, people can use that information and can bless me. More than happy with that. And if you are interested, I'll post my Telegram link, because many people have asked me so many times. So I will share that link, and it's there on the chat. Let me copy and paste it. It's there. If you're interested, pick it up, and then I'm closing the. Thank you very much. Good night. All the very best.